Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. To God be the glory. I want to thank God for life, joy, peace, hope, His promise, for Him being a waymaker, a problem solver, all that we need and so much more. I know you guys are probably like, why is this girl smiling? I'm just happy to be here on today. I missed last week's episode of Off the Cuff with your host, T. Nicole, coming straight out of Pontiac, Michigan. Let me tell you, I had to take a pause. And not only did I have to take a pause, I have to learn to reset. I had to reset because so much is happening all at once. And sometimes people really don't know like what you're going through or what you're experiencing. And I want to tell you guys something. When you are in the middle of a transition, it's okay to reset. It's okay to start over. It's okay to take a pause. It's okay to breathe deeply because we are always busy doing something for others, something for ourselves, on the go, doing all of these things. But today, I'm going to tell you to reset, believe in you again, trust in who you were created to be. So I want to welcome you to today's episode of Resetting. I want to talk about resetting because in order for you to be who you want to be, do the things that you were created to do, you have to learn to say, who am I? What am I supposed to be doing? But once you ask those questions, is it okay for you to start over? Is it okay for you to do things differently? Is it okay for you to move differently? I want to say yes. It is necessary for you to say, okay, today I'm going to stop. Today I'm going to try something new. Today I'm going to believe in me again. Matter of fact, you know something? I used to have a dream a long time ago about some of the things that I wanted to do. What you gonna do? Start over. It's okay. It's okay to revisit those plans. It's okay to say, you know what? I can do that. That one thing that has been on my heart for the longest, whether that was to become a baker, whether that was to become a teacher, whether that was to become a doctor, whatever it was, it's okay for you to say today, I'm going to reset. I'm going to start over. Resetting is what? Just starting over. So I want you to know that it's okay for you to say, I can do it. It's okay for me to do it again differently. It's okay for me to believe again in me today. I want to talk about something. So, yesterday, I had a moment because I needed to be somewhere at a certain time, and something happened where it caused me to not be at that place at that particular time. And what it is I'm learning to start being on time. So it caused me to get a little upset. And so the thing was, I had to revisit what was the actual cause, because I know sometimes I don't always be on time. And so I'm trying to make a conscious decision. I'm trying to make it when it's reality. I'm like, okay, I got to start being to places on time. So because it was not my fault, I got angry. And the thing was, I had to revisit it all. Like, you know what, Therese, RT, this was something good. This was a teachable moment for you. I love the fact that I could be honest and I could be transparent. Yes, sometimes things upset me. And I used to be like, well, why is this upsetting me? I'm not supposed to get angry. No, you're not supposed to get angry, but you can express how you feel. See, the old me, when I was younger, I never expressed how I felt. And I will always hold on to the things that made me upset. So it wasn't that I was angry and hurt. It was like I had to express I had to find a healthy way to express how I was feeling, because I'm no longer that young person that could not express what she felt. But now that I'm older, I can express myself without blowing up, without causing myself to get a headache, without causing myself to get grand rising. Hey, yes. So we have to reset. So listen, let me tell y'all. When I was younger, I did. I used to internally hold on to that stuff. So now that I'm older and now that I'm on this journey and I'm making a conscious decision, and not only making a conscious decision, I'm like in the natural, I'm like, I'm going to do better. And so I'm believing that I can do better because this is something that I decided to do, right? So it's like, I was able to express how I felt, and I apologized to that person that did that to me, because I said, you know what? I was like, it wasn't your fault, but I needed you to know how I felt. I could not hold that in anymore. I needed to express how I was feeling. So this is all a part of resetting, starting over. So many times you think because you hold on, I don't want y'all to hold on to nothing. And why I'm telling you this, because when we hold on to that stuff, it plays on our body. It weighs on our body. And it might not catch up with you today, but it will catch up to you very soon. So that's why I wanted to tell you, let that stuff go, reset, start over, but also forgive yourself and forgive others when they do you wrong. So why is this also important? Because the individual that caused me to be late, I told them, I said, listen, communication is key. And if they didn't know, you have to communicate. If it's through a text, if it's through an email, if it's through a tweet, it does not matter. Long as we effectively communicate, like, I'm going to be late or I have something else to do. That's even me. The universe was teaching me something, that I have to always effectively communicate, especially when I'm resetting, because I have to realize it's not just me resetting, other people are resetting too. They are starting over each and every day. So I can't get mad at them because they don't know. So this is a teachable moment. I want you guys to really look at your life. When somebody upsets you, when you're going through a situation, like, what role are you playing? How is it, like, because it could be something, we take our feelings and our emotions out on somebody else, right? Like, if we are having a bad day, we're upset, and somebody say something to us, and they might say something to trigger something in us, and then we start taking our frustration on them. And the thing was, it was never them in the first place. So that's why I said, with me resetting, I'm thinking about my whole entire life, how I never spoke up until now. So as I am resetting and as I am speaking up, as I am speaking out, this can no longer harm me the same way that it used to. So I want to encourage you to do these things, to relax, release, start over, and get your message out. But don't let it be from a place of anger. But let it be from a place where you are just expressing yourself, where you are actually able to communicate and not hold that stuff in your heart. That's what I'm learning. I should have been saying this is going to be a reset and clear your heart, because so many times, like, we be having all these different health issues in our body because we're holding on. But this is why it's important for you to start over. Start over. Like, every day, I believe, this is my honest opinion. This is what I believe. I believe God hit reset on our life every single day. That's why it's like every day is new. You might have plans, you might have things that you want to do or have always wanted to do, but sometimes it don't go to your plan, but it goes the way that it's supposed to go for that day. But it's all a part of the reset. I love how God does things. I love how we create things. I love how things are starting to change only because it's never, listen, I learned something. I used to always be like, I have expectations. I want this to happen. I believe this should happen this way. No, I don't know what's going to happen from day to day, moment to moment, because of what? The reset. Because this is what I would like to happen. I would like to be in a new place, a new space. So I have to create it. But if I was stuck in my own way, if I was stuck in the old way, if I was stuck in the way where I did not believe that I could create and change my narrative, guess what? I couldn't reset. I couldn't start over. So I want to encourage you. You might be going through something right now in your life. And You're used to things going the same exact way every single time. Like you may have been dealing with a sickness. You might be dealing with money issues. You might be dealing with relationship issues. And you go into each situation the same way with the same exact attitude, saying that you're going to get the same results. Can I tell you? If that's what you believe, you're going to get the same exact results. It's going to end up the same exact way, even though it's a different season, it's a different person, it's a different situation, but it's still dealing with those same situations. So your area of health, your area of wellness, your area of wealth, your area of relationship, all of those, the emotions and all of that, the thing is, if you keep saying like, oh, it's gonna end up the same way. Oh, this person ain't gonna like me. Oh, I'm always gonna be broke. Oh, I'm always gonna be this and I'm always gonna be that. If you honestly believe that, guess what will happen 9 times out of 10? It's going to continue to, you're going to get that same energy because all it is energy. So will you change your energy? Will you start believing in things differently? Can I tell you, for the last couple of weeks, while I have you guys here and you guys are watching me, for the last couple of months, I'm gonna be honest. I want to be transparent about something. Like I've been dealing with something in my body. It's hard to explain it, but it's like the energy that's in my body is stuck. And the thing is, it's like I gotta figure out how to get it out my body. And so instead of me running to the doctors, complaining and thinking the old way, like I'm sick, I'm this, I'm that. These are thoughts that sometimes they play on my mind, they play on my mental. And I want to tell you this because this may be you. You might be experiencing something similar, whether it's in your finances, whether it's in your relationships, whether it's in your health. I want to tell you how powerful we really are. Like our mind has, we are powerful beings. I need y'all to know that I'm not powerful by myself. You not, we all are powerful. And I want you guys to know that. So for the last couple of weeks and days, I've been thinking differently. I've been speaking differently. I've been trusting differently, not like I used to, not like my former self, but myself today. I'm like, you know what? I am healed. I just got to eat this way. I got to live this way. I got to trust this way. I got to know that whatever is for me, it is for me each and every day. Can I tell you? Because I changed my mind. Because I changed the way I speak, I changed the way I live. Can I tell you, things are different and they feel so much better for me. It's like a ease coming, but that's all a part of the resetting. I'm no longer thinking the same way. I'm no longer eating the same way. I'm no longer worrying about the same things. I've learned to take my business and mind my business, but still love people, still help people. You understand what I mean? Because it's all a part of the reset. See, the thing is, I used to try to grab on to old things, do things the old way. And I keep saying that because I want you guys to realize something. It's your thoughts. It's what you think. It's what you believe. If you continue to think the same way, do things the same exact way, it's like you're going to get the same exact thing. I realized that. That's something that I had to come into an understanding of. So I'm like, now I'm looking at everything that's taking place in this world. And I'm like, how can I become better? How can I live my life differently? Speak it, believe it, trust that what I'm doing, what I'm saying is better because it's all a part of the reset. I don't want the old things that I used to have, in the sense of, if it's fear, I don't want it. If it's doubt, it ain't mine. If it's not believing in who I am, that is not mine. That is no longer the mindset that I have because it's not a part of the reset. The reset is actually just believing in who you are. It's knowing that you are powerful. It is trusting that it's going to work out for your good. Lately, I've been saying this and I've been speaking this, and so I want to speak it to you. everything is going to be all right. It's so funny how when things and obstacles come, it's like everything is going to be all right. Yesterday, I was minding my own business and I was doing something, and something came to me and was like, Therese, everything is going to be all right. And I'm like, whoo, where did that come from? Why did that particular saying come to my heart? Because of the simple fact, everything that I'm experiencing, all of the things that I'm going through, it's not that I'm just going through, but it's showing me that anything and everything is going to be all right. And not only that, anything and everything is already it is possible, because man say it's impossible, because the test results say it's impossible, because things around you, the judges and everybody else saying it can't be done. Can I tell you, anything is possible? So why is she saying this as a part of the reset? Because you need to know, when we are resetting and reshifting and rethinking, we can no longer take the old belief into the new system. And what I mean by the old belief, your old belief of the doubt, your old belief of the fear, your old belief of the worrying, that has to go, because that can no longer be a part of who you are today. So why is it important to reset? It's important so you can grow. It's important so you can build. It's important so you can manifest the things that you desire. So you can walk in your healing, so you can fulfill your purpose. And the thing is, you don't have to look to cousin. You don't have to look to uncles. You don't have to look to those people that you used to call friend. And why do I say this? Because we be wanting that old bond back. But God said, I'm doing a new thing. Not saying that those people can't come back into your life. Not saying that you can no longer trust them people, because you still can. It's a part of the plan. You just have to trust that everything works for your good. Mm, wow, that's a message for me today. And it's amazing. When I tell you, when I speak to you guys, I don't prepare this stuff. It's just amazing how God will give you what you need. Your wisdom. Listen, when you have so much knowledge, it's amazing how it'll come to you when you need it at the right time. So I want you guys to understand, it's all a part of the reset, because you start thinking different. You start speaking different. You start knowing that everything that you've been through, it is for today. I'm gonna say that again. Everything that you've been through is for today. It's allowing you to break through walls. It's allowing you to break through barriers. It's allowing you to test your faith, because what you used to do, you can't do no more. And what do I mean by that? If you used to act a certain way, believe a certain way, when those things, when you on the right track, when you on the right path, it won't, your feelings and your emotions, they won't even let you do them no more, because it's the way that you decided to shift and trust the God within you, to know that you are so amazing. So why am I talking about all these things? Because I want you to know how powerful you really are. I want you to know that whatever come your way, do not be dismayed. Do not get weary. And what do that mean? Do not fall apart. Do not throw in the towel. Do not say, I can't make it, because you can make it. Because that disease that tried to kill you 30 years ago, it did not kill you. You found some strength somewhere. You found a new purpose somewhere. Matter of fact, you got a healing somewhere. Think about what I'm saying. What you're experiencing right now. I want to talk to the ones that are experiencing something, because this message ain't for everybody. Because everybody not experiencing something. So I believe that I could be wrong. I could actually be wrong, but we are all experiencing something. So I'm going to say this. So if you are experiencing something, I want you to really look at your life today and say, all of the things that I've been through, are they working for my good, or are they working against me? Are they allowing me to know my strength to know my purpose. Hmm. Are they? Are they showing you that you can overcome some things? Is it showing you your past, every situation? Is it showing you that you can actually heal some things in your life? Mm. Is that's what your past is doing? I'm curious to know because it was all a part of your reset. You didn't just start resetting today. Today is not the first day of your life that you reset it. Because I can talk about me. I don't know everybody. I don't know everybody's story. I love to talk about me in that sense, not giving praises to me. But the thing is, as I look over my life, and as I've been looking over my life, I done had some sicknesses that I had to face, some financial hardships that I had to face, some life-changing decisions that I had to make, but it did not break me. It made me stronger. And allow me to realize that I am capable and able to go to the next level. It allowed me to see my worth. Each and every day, I'm striving for better. As I look over my life, I'm like, God, thank you for allowing me to go through some things. Thank you for allowing me to grow through some things. Thank you for allowing me to be able today. Because today I'm able to be able. Thank you, Carrie. To my sister, I got to say thank you. So, guys, I will not belabor your time. I will not keep you much longer. But I wanted you to know that it's okay to reset. It's okay to start over. It's okay for you to know your worth. It's okay for you to believe in you again. It's okay for you to take that leap of faith. It's okay. As a life coach, as an author, as a speaker, I had to restructure my business, and I'm still restructuring my business because I realized something. I can do any and everything I put my mind to. I don't have to be in 12 lanes. All I need is my lane, and that's my creative lane. But I'm finding out that I have a purpose. That's why I'm driven by my purpose. So, for those that don't know me, I am Coach T. Nicole, and I am the author of Breakthrough Awaits. I am the founder of Driven by Purpose. We have several services. And guess what, guys? I've been a lifelong resident of Pontiac, Michigan. And I did all this in my little city of Pontiac. And I'm not as far as I want to be, but I'm exactly where I need to be. But guess what? I am taking on new heights because as I speak to you about new life, as I speak to you about stepping out on faith, as I speak to you about trusting in your purpose and the plans that God has for your life, I am doing just that. So be encouraged, be blessed, and keep going forward. Keep fulfilling the plans that God has for you, and know that you can reset each and every day. I love you guys. God bless you, and have an amazing day. Take care. I'll talk to you soon.